Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So the last couple of days I have been working my butt off to get this lounge into a far better state, that it actually felt comfortable, cozy, and somewhere we want to spend some time in. So I put a lot of work into this, but I feel like the changes that we've made have been like over a long amount of time. So before I share with you guys all the changes that I've made the last couple of days, I want to take a look back at where we started. So when we got the house, we had beige wallpaper absolutely everywhere. There was also beige carpet. We even had this kind of dark brown glass wall situation going on as well. So that's actually one of the first things we did, was take out that glass wall. And Steve and I actually built the stud wall to replace it, which we are so proud. We actually got a professional to plaster it, as with the ceiling as well. We had Artex ceilings, so we had a professional come in and plaster over that as well. So once all the plaster was dry, we gave it a quick coat of just clean white paint, which has honestly been the biggest transformation of this room so far. One of my favourite features of the room is actually the brick fireplace. It was an orangey gross brick, not a vibe, but we have painted it out white, and we've painted the inside of the fireplace black as well. Also the flooring. So we ripped up the carpet quite a while ago, and we had the flooring leveled by a professional. So we've actually been living with self-leveler for quite some time. And the reason that we've been living with it for so long is because this space is open plan to our kitchen. So we were waiting for stuff to happen in the kitchen so we could crack on with the flooring. So I think that's basically got you guys up to speed as to what the starting point of this video was. So I'm going to stop blabbing on, and I'm just going to take you guys through everything I've done over the last couple of days. Okay, so this is what the lounge is looking like at the moment. Bit of a white and grey box. So obviously in here we have painted the walls, ceiling has been plastered and painted as well. We have painted all of the brickwork on this side of the room as well, but this is all of the self-leveler on the floor here. So obviously we've had a rug down just to make it a bit more cozy, but I'm going to start laying the floor. So that should help kind of warm the room up a lot more. These are the curtains that we installed yesterday. So we went for a double sliding curtain track. We had to go for two 2-meter long tracks. I will link down below the ones that we got. They were relatively cheap. I saw a lot of really expensive ones, and they're okay, but we will be installing a bit of a pelmet just to make it look a bit more high end. And then these are the curtains that I picked up from B&Q that I shared with you guys before. These were the only net curtains that I could find that were the correct size for this window, because the window is about 3.8 meters wide. So these are just a bit more of a privacy curtains, and then we're going to get blackout curtains to sit in front and have a nice kind of layered look. So that's where we are right now with it. Also, these curtains came with edging tape, I want to call it, to be able to take up the bottom of the curtains. So once the flooring is in, I will be able to do that. And they're really nice, to be fair, because they just slide really kind of like effortlessly, and they're kind of giving me hotel vibes. So really happy with how these have turned out, but the flooring should help kind of warm everything up a little bit, because it's definitely looking very bland in here at the moment. Yeah, so I'm going to crack on with the flooring. I'm not going to film absolutely everything because it's pretty tedious. I did a flooring video before, and I'm definitely no expert, so I don't want to do like a tutorial, but watch this space. I'll check back in when the flooring is hopefully done. Okay guys, so the flooring is all done. I still need to put the door on. It has been trimmed. I just haven't put it on yet. Oh, I just had to go have a shower because I am knackered. But hang on, let me take you over here. It looks so much better. I think it's coming up a little bit orangey on camera. Maybe that's just my my camera, but yeah, it looks even brighter than it did before. So much nicer and just way cleaner as well. Obviously we had a lot going on the floor before, the self leveler and the boards and all of that jazz. So a couple of things, I just need to move the sofa back and move this sideboard back into place. Steve will help me carry the TV in. One thing is the curtains, I need to just untie those. And over here, this is all absolute chaos in here, guys. These curtains are ones from IKEA that we just put in the guest bedroom temporarily. They are called, this is what they are called, 𝘱𝑒𝑚𝐴. We have these in our bedroom as well in the dark grey. And actually, I was just going to put them up temporarily, but they're actually a really good colour match for the sofa. I was hoping to get something a bit more textured. These are quite like a smooth finish, but I thought I would whack those up here temporarily and kind of assess the situation and see how much it changes the room. It's something we already have, so better to try and use it and see if it works before we go ahead and get something else. So yeah, I'm going to put the curtains up, which should help make it less echoey, feel a lot nicer, more cozy. I'm also going to put our rug back down as well. The boys are struggling a little bit with how slippy it is. Every time they try and jump on the sofa, they keep on like slipping. And the one thing that I've actually changed my mind on is the fireplace. So you can see that I have left an expansion gap around the hearth. In the fireplace there, you'll see I did lay some tiles down. I got a box of tiles from Tops Tiles. They're the Matrix black ones. They're just like a square, flat matte black tile. That's such a mouthful. And I was going to tile the hearth, but I thought the hearth was actually going to be a bit higher. I don't know why, because I don't know. I thought it was going to stick up a little bit higher than the actual floor when it was down. Turns out it's like completely level. The brick is like a herringbone layout. So it's quite nice anyway. So I'm thinking, actually, I'm just going to paint the hearth black and keep it brick and put some really nice trim pieces around the edge. So that would obviously be a far easier, more affordable thing to do anyway. And I think it will look a lot better than the tile. So I'm going to try doing that. My dad has also been sending me photos because they had a tree that came down in the storm and he's been like chopping it up. He sent me a photo because he's going to bring me some logs to put in the fireplace, which will look really, really cool. So I kind of want to get this done ASAP because I'm seeing him this weekend, and yeah, I have a nice little place to put the logs and everything. So that's that. The sideboard will be getting a makeover, guys. I'm not a huge fan of this really, really light beachy wood that IKEA do. I've said this before, but we got this in Bargain Corner, aka Circular Hub. It's going to go back in there for now, but watch this space because I will be giving it a complete makeover, and I think it will look a lot more kind of high end when we're done with it. But it was an absolute bargain, so I'm happy to kind of give it a lick of paint. And I also have a coffee table hack / upcycle to go in here as well, which I'm going to do in a video soon, but I've been holding off until obviously the flooring went down. Now that the flooring's down, it's like literally opening up all these different possibilities for us. So I'm really excited. But anyway, I'm going to shut up. I'm going to get cracking and get some stuff up in this room.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all growing life. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.
So guys, I am very tired. The flooring is all down, which is amazing, and honestly it just changes the room so much. That self-leveler kicks up so much dust that it never ever felt clean in here, and it was so frustrating. So I'm so grateful to have some proper flooring down that we can actually keep clean. It's going to be life-changing. And I like chilled out in here last night, watched a movie, and just having curtains and everything is just, having gone without them for so long, you really take that kind of stuff for granted. So let me just quickly take you guys around the room. Little disclaimer, it's not a finished product. There's still so many different things that need to and will change. And even like the skirting boards aren't on. I haven't styled it properly, so just bear that in mind. But it is so much better from where we started. Okay guys, so this is what it's looking like when you walk in from the kitchen. As you can see, the floor is, oh, I am in love. I did do a kind of mini flooring video before, but I will link like the flooring that we got down below, and I'll link that video here in case you guys are curious about what floor we went for. Do you like it, Rocky? He's very sleepy. Oh, so yeah, the sofa is back in place. I've just temporarily chucked on those cushions. They aren't going to stay here. It's not really the colour vibe we're going for in here. As with the print, obviously it's not even on the wall. I don't know if that's going to stay here. I might repaint it because it's definitely not the colours that I want, because I originally painted it for Steve's office. But yeah, I wanted to kind of have it in here just because it feels a bit like echoey and without it. I know it's still echoey now, but a lot of this stuff is just kind of like temporarily in place. Got the rug back down, which obviously the boys are absolutely loving. I think I'm going to need a bigger rug for this space actually. I thought it'd be all right, but it does look a little bit, I don't know, it looks a little bit small, so I may change that out at some point. One of the biggest differences has been the curtains. So the net curtains are from 𝐵&Q. They do them in loads of different sizes. These were the only net curtains that I could find that weren't custom made, that would actually cover the window. So you buy each curtain separately. I think they're actually like door curtains, but if you have an awkward large window, definitely worth checking them out. They're like a really just nice kind of sheer curtain. Like last night I just pulled them, and you get so much privacy. You can't really see like in, but they don't really block out the light, which is absolutely perfect. And then I said before that I just chucked up these IKEA curtains because we already had them. They're not big enough, but I think we're just gonna live with them for now before kind of making a decision whether we have to go down like the custom route and get some made, because like I said, the window is 3.8 3.8 meters, 3.6 meters, I can't remember. Anyway, it's a really big window. But I like that now, rather than that wall just feeling like an expanse of glass, the curtains kind of break it up a lot more. And also the track, I'm absolutely loving. So we ceiling mounted it and they slide like effortlessly. We're probably going to add a pelmet to it just to make it look a little bit more bespoke. But yeah, really, really would recommend the kind of floor to ceiling curtains with like a ceiling track. Absolutely love it. I don't know if I showed you this, guys, before, but we got them the boys a new bed. They absolutely love this. We actually got it from HomeSense, like we do all of our beds. It's from a brand called Chili Dog, but it's a really nice kind of cottony, linen-y kind of vibe. Nice neutral colour. I wanted a new one because I wanted something that was like neutral, that would fit the vibe. But they love this kind of like big padded cushy sides to it. Oh, I thought he was going to demonstrate it then. And then this side of the room, obviously I've already said that the sideboard will be painted out. I actually ordered new handles for that last night. But for now, we've just got our she who shall not be named, our Alexa, on the sideboard there. And these are actually the candlesticks I picked up in a charity store the other day. I am dying to go like thrift shopping. I haven't actually properly been to any charity stores since we moved. So I'm definitely going to be vlogging something like that coming up. And then the one kind of impromptu change was painting the hearth. So before I said that I got some tiles and I was going to tile it, but having seen this kind of like brick flush with the wood floor, I was like, I just don't think we need to tile over it. I think it kind of looks good how it is. I'm not sure how much you can actually see on camera because obviously it's super dark. But obviously we haven't done skirting boards. We need to do trim pieces for around there. And I will get some trim to go around the edge of the hearth as well. So obviously it won't be so jaggedy and unattractive. But yeah, I am loving how that's looking. Like I said, my dad has some logs already for me to fill up the fireplace as well. So I think that will help bring a lot of warmth into the room as well. You may be able to see there is a bit of brown paper sticking out of the chimney. I temporarily just shoved a bit up there just to block out the draft, but I will be ordering a proper draft, like a chimney draft excluder. You can get these like round, like lamb's wool, sheep's wool things, and you like push them up there. I'll put in a photo what I'm talking about. You can get them on Amazon, but it's like an official kind of, not like a paper one, it's just like a draft excluder. So I'm going to get one of those. I just need to measure how big the flue is. Yeah. So that's that. We've just whacked this chair back in for now. We've got people coming over this weekend. So we just wanted a little bit more seating in here. I think I'm actually going to be getting rid of this chair. It is really nice, but it's just not really my kind of style. It's a little bit more kind of traditional than what we're going for. So I made Facebook Marketplace that, and I do actually have a different chair. Your little toes on the laminate is so loud. Yeah, I do have a different chair to go in here. So I think we're going to have a nice kind of chair side table moment. Oh, my doors arrived for here as well. That'll be a different video. But I have ordered doors and a sliding barn door bar thing to install some doors here. I love this open plan, and I would keep it open plan. Also, please ignore all the rubbish over there. But the issue is in winter, when we let the dogs in, they literally come running in from there straight onto the beige sofa. So we won't be leaving this bit completely open, but we wanted that nice kind of open plan feel, but the option to close it off as well. So we will be installing some doors there eventually. Right guys, so that is everything. Obviously the flooring is like the biggest change in this room. Furniture wise, not much has changed as of yet. I think I said this already, but I've had a kind of like coffee table DIY hack thing sitting in the garage for like months now, and oh, focus please. I can finally get started on that. So now that the flooring's in, there's loads of little projects that I've been like absolutely dying to get started that I can actually do now. So lots more coming up. If you guys haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. loads more renovation content. I've got some more fashion bits coming up as well, so a bit of a mixed bag. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up because it really supports my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.